I probably get more questions on what I use for skincare than anything else, personal questions or otherwise, on my Facebook page. And let me just tell you, I proudly proclaim right here, right now, for one of your final opportunities, my number one, my number two, beauty secrets and favorites, and I'm not the only one, number one with a bullet around the world. And here it is, our today's special. Jamie, she's been here all day. She's like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you
Seriously,
didn't.
I was like, what?
Okay, oh, hey. Well, I'm trying to pace myself. This is my 10th show. Hey,
Right.
seeing is believing. And whether you're like Trish or me or Colleen or Amy, there's actually, I don't think there's a singular female show host. Oh, by the way, and some men who haven't said, right, Sir Robert? It's not a Halloween costume. It's true. It's a half a bottle of Genifique we're just throwing in one mask.
Yes.
So this is Jamie, that's Robert. You know who you are, but if you're not a Genifique gal or guy, you need to be. You have heard me sing the praises of this for years. While my face is like a salad, no dressing required. I do like to mix it up, but my desert island products with beauty, you're looking at it, and I am not the only one. With patented until practically the end of time, no one else has anything like it. Number one at Lancome Serum, number one at HSN. Here, this bad boy, the big one, is $105.
Yes.
I have bought it here from HSN at $105. No, I really have. I really have. By the way, you could get it on auto ship for $105. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do it.
Go ahead.
Crazy.
Go ahead. But if you want the only night cream I have ever used in my lifetime, and I'm going on 53, one of my favorite beauty products that, by the way, unless you bought that plane ticket and you went overseas and you went to Paris, you're not getting it. The only place in America, not at counter, not at retail, not at Lancome.com. I am so obsessed with this night cream, I can't even tell you. How about we give you 4 hours? All right, 7 days on Genifique. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the diet don't work in 7 days.
I know that's right,
Treadmill
honey.
don't work in 4 hours.
No, honey.
I'm not getting on that for 4 hours. 7 days, you have younger looking skin, and then we throw in almost $100 worth of freebies, including a full-size night cream. I'm just gonna say it, and then we'll show you that if purchased separately. Auto ship, auto ship. Auto ship, auto ship, auto ship. I keep telling you, I'd say this every year, but yeah, I have done, the reason I always reference that auto ship is the first time, and we do this once a year, by the way, the auto ship, more than 3 to 1 is outselling the single ship, which you girls are so smart, because we only do the auto ship once a year. The first time that we offered a Genifique Today's Special, I made the mistake of not doing auto ship. I'll tell you, I have regretted it ever since. I have never made that mistake again. If you love it as much as I do, of course, we want to say hi to you. Free shipping, a little over a $20 bill. And unspent. Jamie, I have to say, we love it when you're here.
I love being here. I have so much fun with you. And I love, talking about Genifique and what it brings, because, Shannon knows. She's got the inside secret. She knows that if you want skin tone that's brighter, if you want skin that's more elastic, more firm, if you want your discoloration to go bye-bye, you have nothing to lose with Genifique. Because so many other serums out there on the market, they take a long time to work, and they only address one skincare concern. But Genifique is so powerful. You see results that you see and feel in just 7 days. Wow. Do we need to make a rap about that?
Yeah, we do.
7 days. It's true. Right?
But it's, honest to goodness, I will tell you, and I know Marla said this earlier, she said she was late to the party, and then we'll show you that if purchased separately again, just so you can appreciate the value, because Lancome, although the #1 prestige beauty leader in the world, they ain't doing this for nobody else.
No, we only do it for you here at HSN once a year.
One day. One day.
One day.
So by the way, that auto ship is available today and today only. The night cream, I have to reference this again, at almost $100. Even if you threaten to call the law, they can't sell you the night cream at counter. It's just not available. That's almost $100. And you may have missed it because when we showed Sir Robert, more is more in Robert's world. And I will leave it at that.
So
with regard
true.
to beauty. I'm not telling no lie, am I, Robert? I mean,
not at all.
Not at all.
You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Exactly.
So pretty.
Okay, that's a half a bottle.
Half a bottle.
Half
in
a
this
bottle
little packet.
in that mask.
So if you want instant glow, instant glamour, maybe you have, you know, a birthday party or a date or an interview, and you want that quick, easy fix, but you can't get to the spa, this is what this gives you. A half a bottle of Genifique gives you that glowy, instant, beautiful skin. 10, 20, 30 minutes, you customize it how long. You know, Robert suggested earlier that you lay down and you drink some champagne while you do it. You can do that. You can clean the house. You can just, whatever you want to do. But no matter what you choose to do, glow, luminosity, beautiful skin. And we're going to have Robert reveal that a little bit later so you see what it looks like.
I should point out, this was a late breaking programming edition. Jamie and Robert were not supposed to be here for this hour, so I apologize.
Well, we love you, so we said we would come into it.
I do.
Yeah.
So we have about 10 minutes and 10 minutes only in this abbreviated look. Of course, Jamie and Robert will be back for me for one of their final shows coming your way at 8 o'clock tonight. But in the meantime, we want to hear from you. And let's start with talking about the jewel in the crown. 7-day challenge. No one else has this, and you've heard me say this repeatedly. I don't care what cream, I don't care what serum, I don't care what product line that you are using here or elsewhere. No one else has this technology. It's almost like it wakes up the youth in me, right? It's like a light. It's like it wakes up your skin.
Yeah, it turns the light on.
That internal luminosity.
That glow.
And frankly, I feel that I look better without makeup.
Me too, me too, because Genifique actually works with your skin tone and it brightens your skin tone. It gives you that luminosity back to the skin. But we've studied Genifique over the last 10 years and it does so much more than luminosity. It's also addressing your elasticity concern, your firmness concerns, how your skin feels, the smoothness of your skin, and the skin tone. So this is a serum that does multiple things, and that's why Shannon goes gaga over it.
I love it.
And I'm telling you, if she could make it in a body cream, she totally would.
I would.
She totally would. I don't even have to ask her. I know she would. Right? Because Genifique gives you so much, right?
It does.
It does.
Okay, so here are a couple of things I want Jamie to address. Now, obviously, if it wouldn't be the #1 beauty product here at HSN if it didn't do something that no other product does. Millions of you love it. Every 10 seconds, one is sold. Award-winning, patented until 2029. The one thing I do need to remind you, though, is with only 10 minutes in this presentation, use this first. I cocktail a lot of things. And by the way, I also use Visionaire. Now, if you want to kind of wake up that youth gene, if you want to wake up your skin, if you want that luminosity, if you really want to have that kind of internal glow of youth, everybody should be using Genifique. I'll just stop right there. It's the little black dress. It looks good on everybody. It will help every age, every skin type, every skin tone. But if you also have ruddiness, uneven skin tone, roughness to your skin, and, you know, enlarged pores, I use Visionaire last.
Yes, you should.
I start with my Genifique. And of course, we want to hear from you. But let's talk about what this does.
Yeah, let's talk about results because I think seeing is believing. When we look at Natalie, look at all of the discoloration on her forehead and her chin. And look at how her skin looks very, you know, dull. But then the after, it's like we turned the light on in her skin. Look at how the tone is so much brighter.
Looks
the
like
darkness.
lighting.
Yes, it looks like we've had a little selfie light over her, right?
It does.
Because that's what it does. It wakes up the tone in your skin. And it gets even better. When we look at Trish, Trish has a lot of darkness. And it's extending down those cheeks and her skin looks rough. But in the after, there's that glow again. It just keeps coming back. And you see that discoloration is faded. You see the skin looks smoother. It looks softer. Now, for those of you who are saying, okay, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s, what can Genifique do for me? Deborah has a different set of concerns. If you pay attention to two areas, I want you to look at her under eye area, look at the darkness, look at the crepiness, look at all the fine lines and texture. And also look at her cheek area, how crepey the skin looks. But in the after, look how bright her under eye area is. And that's from the Genifique eye.
It is.
And we can talk about that in a little bit.
That's also ironically enough, my favorite eye cream. So just so you realize, 400 and 400 only of you can get a, is the auto ship, the auto ship is gone on the eye. But we have the final 400 on this beautiful, it's almost like a whipped mousse.
Yeah, it's
right?
a very nice whip texture.
Yeah, it's just, it floats on the eye.
Yeah.
I have very sensitive eyes and I have allergies, so eye creams are really tough for me. I love, love, love this. So 400 of you can select it. It's free shipping. We're doing a special beauty event this weekend with 5-pay flex pay of $13.40, 0884-545. So take a moment, pop by and say hi. Jamie and I will have one of her last shows. Callie has the official show coming up at 10, but we'll also be Facebooking live at 8 o'clock. So call together your Genifique stories, ask us questions. The other thing is when we say that we'd put it in a vat for our bodies if we could,
we would.
But you even designed the bottle to give me perfect application.
Right, because we realize a lot of the times you have questions, you don't know how much to use, when to use it. So I'm gonna show you the trick to using Genifique, because if you want the best results, it all starts with the bottle. Yeah. So when you get the bottle home, you'll notice that the button is down. So when you turn it, see how the button clicks up? Yep. That's because we've pre-measured the exact dose that you need. So when you pull the dropper out, this is all you need for your face, your neck, and your décolleté. So just put your drop on, push the button, and look at how lightweight, silky, smooth that is. When you immediately use it, your skin will feel softer and smoother because you get instant smoothness, instant softness. But also too, I will tell you, I have been putting Genifique on my left hand for 2 days now. And look at the difference between my left and the right. My right one is jealous. Your right one is jealous. You need to do equal time. Yes. I mean, seriously. And that's what we hear. And you're going to see some more specific information, meaning what will this do for your skin. I will tell you, I did not want to love this because I really didn't, because I already used a lot of skincare products and I was probably the biggest naysay until I tried it. I was, and I'll tell you, I didn't need 7 days. Overnight, my skin looked and felt different. And you know what? I'm not the only one. Because in 7 days, now for me, I actually saw and felt a difference on my skin. I know Amy says the same thing. But softer, luminous, more even. Jamie, I'll tell you what, that's a perfect report card. It is. And you know what? If you want a perfect report card, because we all want to have progress in our skin, we all want our skin to look great, you can have it too. All you need to do is take the 7-day Genifique challenge. If you want glowing, brighter, healthier, smoother, softer, skin tone improved, help with elasticity and firmness, you have nothing to lose except for the things that you don't like about your skin. Amen. So for the things, amen, hallelujah. I know, church moment. Hallelujah, church moment. That's all you have to lose. So why not lose those things, right? Like you want to lose 10 pounds, I want to lose 10 pounds. Lose all the excess baggage of things that you want to get rid of. We don't need those things. We were born with beautiful, glowing, perfect skin tone. Now, Genifique can give you back glowing, beautiful skin tone that's firmer, that's more elastic. So just take the 7-day challenge. I'm confident it'll work for you. I'm confident because it's worked for 20 million men and women all over the world. Well, and one would not be sold every 10 seconds if they weren't doing something right. Exactly. And you know what? So yes, we have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, you will not need that. Your skin craves this. Your skin will drink this in. Tell you what, you want to know how well this works? Run out like I did the first year that they did this, and that's why I say, after that first time they did it as a Today's Special, I really do. I mark this on my calendar. I'm not even kidding. And lesson learned. I'm trading up, if you will, to the auto ship I'm on right now, because I am currently buying that night cream separately. Oh, you are? I currently am buying it separately, which it has not been available on auto ship. It's not even available in America. And the big thing for me is I figure if I can get my night cream free from now on. Why not? Because you know that's what we're doing. Yeah. I've been buying that night cream at almost $90 because I'm obsessed with it. And I've to this day, that's the only night cream I've ever used in almost 53 years of life. I'm getting my almost $100 night cream free with my auto ship every single time I get it. And whether you use a little or a lot, I will tell you with Father's Day tomorrow, by the way, happy early Father's Day. As many guys use this as our ladies out there, don't be surprised if you see that little dropper and reservoir start to diminish. While someone recently ended a relationship with me, he wanted to use my Genifique and I wouldn't let him. I am not
saying that was part of the breakup. But
I wouldn't have broken up with him.
But I don't think it helped because I'm like, oh no,
Friends do not share skincare.
No, listen, you can drive my car, you can eat my snacks. Hands off.
Not messing with Genifique.
But he will. I guess I put it to you that way because guys like, as many men as women love Genifique. You get the night cream free, basically forever, if you do that auto ship. Robert is soaking up in a half a bottle.
Half a bottle in one mask. If you don't have time for the spa, but you want that extra special skin, maybe you've had a hard night and you need a refresher the next morning, or maybe you're going to that special job interview or a special date, or you just want that spa experience at home. Genifique Facial is so different than anything else. We spend $1 billion on research and development every single year. Ooh. Why is this so great? Because it gives you the results of 7 days worth of use of Genifique in one 30-minute session. And you notice how it was stuck to my face?
Yeah.
So you can do things around the house. I like to just, you know, relax and have a glass of champagne and get that spa experience at home. But at 50 years old, I've used Lancome for 36 years. This product makes your skin glow. It turns on the lights, turns on the youthful radiance in your skin, and you get so many other benefits that help make you look younger.
All right, you look like a baby. You look like a baby. You do. Hey, Daryl, how long is that testimonial tape? I know this was an abbreviated look. We might, okay, you know what, let's do this. Jamie and Robert will be back with one of their last shows with me in about 45 minutes, but in lieu of saying hi individually, which I hope we do at 8, here's what people are saying about their Genifique challenge and experience.
I'm turning 40 this year. It's the best time of my life. Genifique has really helped me embrace my age.
It's a solution for me for that immediate pop of glow. It looks refreshed, it looks rejuvenated.
It feels nice and smooth, and my face is glowing.
Genifique helps me get rid of my fine lines.
I do feel radiant, and I feel like I'm doing something good for myself.
Jamie, you know what I love most about that? Not only did every woman rave about it, everyone who tries this is bananas about this. Every age, every skin type, every skin tone.
Yes.
So this product does not discriminate. This is, you know,
for everybody.
It wants your skin. And your skin will want it. So don't for a moment, don't cruise by the channel like, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that or the other thing. Trust me when I tell you. I thought, because I really do, I will say this, I've always been really religious about my skincare, and so that's why I'm like, oh my God, good skin, I don't need it. And boy, if it can make an improvement on, I have always taken care of my skin. If it can convince me, you just wait till you see what it can do for you.
And the results that you're going to see when you get home are nothing short of skin changing. So I look forward to your skin luminosity, to your glow, to your radiance, to your firmness, and to all those great things, because this is all about your skin tone, and you're gonna love the results that you're gonna get.
Absolutely. Okay, remember this was an abbreviated look. So Jamie and Robert will be back.
We'll be back.
Exactly. You know what? You're gonna get carded after today because you've been wearing that mask. It's like
and I've been awake for 26 hours
they really
with no
have.
sleep. So
and like I said, look good. So I know you want to discover that Genifique difference. Of course, we want to hear from you. Remember, we'll be Facebooking live in about 45 minutes. I apologize. I know we didn't get to everything, and if you haven't used it, you probably have questions. So we'll do all of that. We'll love to take your phone calls, and I hope to see you back here at 8 o'clock. I've got some more goodies to do. So thank you, my darling. I'll see you in 45 minutes.
See you in a bit.
Thank you, Robert. We'll see you in 45 minutes. But in the meantime, thank you, Siobhan. She's going to help me transition to a couple of other items. And Dream Skin, how about a dream vacation?
Are you ready for a dream vacation or looking to plan your next adventure? Imagine spending the night in an ocean view room and waking up in a new city every day. That's just what you'll be doing thanks to HSN, an exclusive offer from CrewCon Cruise Outlet. Experience modern luxury aboard celebrity cruise lines as you sail the Caribbean. Visit exciting locations such as St. Juan, St. Thomas, St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Lucia, Barbados, and so many more. So it's for as low as is $549 per person, you can take a 7-night Caribbean cruise in an ocean view cabin. That is just $79 per person per day. And this includes all your accommodations, your meals, your entertainment, plus all of your cocktails and tips. And to sweeten the offer, when you book through HSN and CrewCon, you will get a $100 shipboard credit per cabin to use on anything you want, from spa treatments to shore excursions. But you must call now because the special offer is for HSN customers, and it is only available if you book by June 30th. Celebrity Cruises is known for their amazing food and wine and award-winning ships and impeccable service, and it is affordable luxury. Imagine yourself on this luxurious ship enjoying breakfast with an ocean view, activities on the lawn, daily massages, relaxing by the pool, romantic sunset walks on the deck, dinner, live music and dancing with friends, and a late night stop to try your luck in the casino. There is something for everyone on Celebrity. It is the perfect fit for couples, foodies, girlfriend getaways, and special events like anniversaries and weddings. Treat yourself to that dream vacation today. For as low as $549 per person, you can take a 7-night Caribbean cruise with an ocean view cabin. That's just $79 per person per day. And this includes all your accommodations, your meals, your entertainment, plus all of your cocktails and tips. And to sweeten the offer, when you book through HSN and CrewCon, you'll get a $100 shipboard credit per cabin to use on anything you want, from spa treatments to those shore excursions. This is an exclusive offer, and it does end June 30th, so you must hurry and book now by calling the number on your screen, or go to hsn.com and search keyword cruise to see all of CrewCon's special offers. Sounds like a plan to me.
Hey, thank you, Miss Siobhan. Of course, you see Siobhan with more Diane Gilman later. I will have more Lancome later as well, but you will also see American Dreamers here at HSN. We scan the globe for, of course, America's top entrepreneurs, and we love Cody. We heart Cody. And what's interesting is when he first started doing this, everybody behind his team were like, you know, you're giving them too much. Well, the Premier Lights have been not only a customer favorite. The last time I had this on the air, when poor Matt Davis was a little under the weather, he is back in the picture of glowing Genifique Health, but we used to offer a 3 or 4 pack. I actually had someone call and say, oh, I got these, I love these, I keep buying them. I actually bought them when it was a 4 pack. Well, a drop the mic moment. This was actually supposed to be a today's special, but they didn't get enough to, you know, to have quantity to make it a finest value of the day. So not 1 or 2, not 1, 2, or 3. How about buy one, get one, get another one, get another one, get another one. Oh yeah. And batteries included, $19.95, free shipping, less than $10. You choose, we've got, I think, still a few of that slate gray, the black, or the white. Matt Davis, come on back, we missed you.
Shannon, thank you.
Good to have you back.
I'm excited to be here. And
see, it was all that filling in for that stinker Lou Caputo.
I know, Lou Caputo. It's like a domino effect here at HSN, but everybody's healthy.
Down, everybody goes down.
Everybody's healthy now, and we're so excited to be back with the Premier. Now, we are literally past the halfway mark now.
I know.
So the 6-pack of Premier Lights, but if you want to know what the big deal is, the big deal is, number 1, no wires. You don't have to worry about wiring. Nope. You don't have to worry about calling an electrician. All it is a battery-powered light that is built into the switch. So there's the switch, and the lights are on the side. Look, I'll turn it off so you can see it. That is, by the way, an amazing amount of light, over 200 lumens per unit here. These are Cobb LEDs. That's the highest standard of LEDs, the highest level. Cobb stands for chips on board, but what does it really mean? Okay. It means more light, less electricity. It just sips the battery power. There's 4 AAA batteries in the back here, and we give you the batteries. Yes. Easy to mount. Shannon, would you do the honors? I want you guys to see this.
Here we go.
We usually have this turned on.
Normally I get nervous when a guest says, oh, I want you to help with the demonstration. I'm like, really? Have you ever seen me on TV?
Well, what did I say to you before the show, though? I said, don't look directly in the light.
Don't go into the light.
Don't go into the light.
Don't go into the light.
But look at how super bright these are.
Well,
crazy.
I mean, he's really not kidding. It's one of the things that Terry reminded me of, too. And I actually, the first time we did this together, oh, geez, you're going to like...
You said you wanted a selfie light. I'm lighting you up.
You know what's so funny? I was
put it by her, not by me. Nobody wants to see me that close.
But, okay, part of the reason they, now remember, we do this for demonstration's sake to show you that truly, now look at this. I'm actually going to buy these as selfie lights.
You are lit pretty well. Look at you.
I'm not even kidding. I was telling Matt.
The lighting guys are getting jealous.
Yeah, really.
Here.
I was out to dinner with somebody last night.
Is this crazy?
It was a romantic little, setting. And
was it?
Well, even though it wasn't a date. I mean, but I'm like, ooh, this is moonlight. I need to find me a man. But the flashlight was not working on my camera.
Right.
Because, we're all about that selfie, right? And neither one of my friend and I, we didn't have our selfie lights. This is actually brighter than any one of the selfie lights I've purchased from that big website. You can probably guess which one I am talking about. And it is all, they didn't include the batteries, by the way. I have
nice.
I'm sorry, Matt. I have to shut off the ones near my eyes. I'm not even kidding.
I told you, these are so bright.
But check this out. Okay, now I'll turn them on.
Look at that.
Okay, wait. Okay, Charlie, can I do that again?
This.
All right. Okay.
Look.
All right. Before. Okay.
And that's not even the whole six-pack. That's not even a whole six-pack of lights. Is that crazy? Nice. Look at that.
I know. Hey.
For me, it's more like Halloween when I do that.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my new selfie light. Hey.
I love it.
But the batteries alone would pay for the purchase, and I apologize. It's probably the lack of sleep.
No, we're having fun.
This gets beyond, a quote, the real purpose, and that is light on demand where you need it in places that you wouldn't ordinarily expect to put a light.
Absolutely. Sheds, underneath. How about inside a cabinet? Take a look what we've got here. We lowered the lights a little bit. I want you to see. Imagine like you have a pantry or a cabinet, something like that. You can't really see what's going on in there. You don't know what. Oh, did you even know there's a second shelf?
Nope.
Where's my raspberry body wash? Oh, it's right there. Darren hid my raspberry body wash and I found it. Look, watch this one more time.
Yeah.
Boom, look at this. Now watch, it even goes all the way to the other side. There's my dandruff shampoo over there too.
That's one of the
Look at this. Holy cow, is that bright.
One of the six.
And that's peel and stick, Shannon. There's three ways to mount this. You can peel and stick on any smooth surface. You can hang it on a nail or a screw in the wall, just like when hanging a picture. Or you can use the magnets that are built into the back on any metal surface, including your car, your refrigerator, etc., your fuse box in the house. But when your power goes out, Shannon, seriously, you need to have light when and where you need it.
You do.
It's great for emergencies, and it's great for all those dark places around the house.
It is, and it's interesting, the caller that we had when Matt was out ill said too, she originally bought this in a 4-pack, and she was happy to do so. Now, I also use that as a reference point to disclaim one thing in particular. The only caveat in terms of the reviews on hsn.com, because it's a runaway hit, it's a customer pick, perfect 5-star reviews, is I wish I would have gotten more.
That's exactly right.
Universally, that is pretty much the gold standard. Everybody loves it, but I wish I would have gotten more. Now, Cody heard you, instead of the 2 or 3, or the best I've ever done with Matt is a 4-pack.
Yep.
He is basically doubling the offer. He's still including the batteries, which I think is insane at this price, because the batteries are the price. But I still would recommend more than one set, because what happens is people get this at home, and suddenly you look at your home in different ways. It's the shoes that you can't find in that little overhang under the closet.
Yes.
It's that, instead of the junk drawer, it's the junk cupboard underneath the sink. It's the pantry, it's the hallway, it's the fuse box, it's the garage, it's the dormitory, it's the bed stand. All those places that we need available light.
Absolutely. Look at these before and after, Shannon. These are amazing. This is your home. Think about your home. Is this the attic? Is this the basement? Yeah. Is this the stairs going down to the basement light? You have to find the step as you're going down in the basement. Not good, not safe.
No.
Think about right now. If it was nighttime wherever you are right now in America and the power went out, first of all, you'd miss your favorite hostess in the world, Colleen Lopez.
I was waiting.
I mean, Shannon.
I was waiting for that. By the way, Colleen will be on with Andrew at 11.
I saw her, and I'm very excited to be in the building with her. But she is I'm kidding. But right now, if the power went out, seriously, you need a light right where you are right now. You don't need to wait for the power to go out, and then you stumble around looking for the flashlight. You need a light where you are right now. And with this, you can put lights all over the house.
You can.
You can put one next to each one of the chairs, one for you, one for him, one for her. You can put one in the car. because if you, God forbid, I'm telling you, break down on the side of the road, boom, pop this on the side of the car.
Oh, that's
again,
a good idea.
Magnets on the back. There's the hold that you can put on a nail, peel and stick for your trunk of the car.
I put so much stuff in that trunk. I'm embarrassed to say.
You got junk in the trunk?
Well, I do have junk in the trunk. Something rolled out of a bag, and there was, because I'm like, what is that stank in the trunk? You know, because, you know, one of the produce, you know, they're plastic bags, and I couldn't see something that had rolled out, you know, right?
Oh, there's those tomatoes that I bought that I never.
No, that legitimately happened.
I'm lighting you up.
So here's the thing, a good portion of the quantity are already spoken for. I am going to buy these as selfie lights. I know that's not what Cody intended, but it's all about the light, girls.
It's good light. That's right. Good lighting makes
Can you believe
makes
that is coming from something that's portable? Oh, one quick aside though. He thought of everything. The batteries are already installed.
Yeah, already installed. You just pull the little tab and you've got it light. When you get these out of the box, you're going to instantly have light went in where you need it. And that's from Premier. We love them.
I just realized we did like this entire presentation with the lights off.
I know. Exactly.
Okay, that's a little freaky.
And you can still see the beautiful hostess. Look at that. The hostess with the mostess.
Yes, that's it. Speaking of Genifique, see, I don't need Genifique to glow from within, apparently.
No, you glow like, you shine like a star.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, I'm not going to do any musical interlude with that, but Matt, we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you back on the mend,
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Okay. All right, Leah Little is going to be back, and she's going to scrub the air that you breathe in just a few moments. But how about taking care of those cell phone bills that nobody wants to pay? Well, we had you at no contracts, no monthly fees. We had you at no surcharges, no overage charges, none of the things that make us absolutely bonkers. Well, how about Life is Good with LG, our 16 gig track phone that includes a 13 megapixel camera and 1,500 minutes of text and data from the largest provider of no contract cell phones. And I will tell you this, the cell phone, or I should say the airtime, pays for the purchase. So the airtime alone pays for the purchase. So don't forget, we have one of your final shows with Genifique coming up next hour in about 30 minutes or so. So I would love it if you would stop by and say hi to Jamie and Robert and myself. In the meantime, you know, we think of all the great things that we do for our health. Andrew Lessman will be here starting at 11 o'clock tonight. We're also, programming note, we're gonna do a little sneak peek of his brand new Today's Special in about 10 minutes, about 10, 15 minutes. So hang tight, you can actually get a first peek in about 10, 15 minutes. But arguably, it almost is irrelevant whether you're eating a clean diet or you're going to the gym or you're taking vitamins. If you're not breathing clean air, you are forcing your lungs to do all the heavy lifting. And Leah Little is here with the only airing of the visit. When we first started doing therapy here at HSN, we were so excited because they take care of all of that dirty air, even the stuff that we don't see.
Exactly. Right? I mean, right down to this level, the smoke level. Watch this as we turn it on. Look what happens as it starts to not just move the air, but scrub the air in your home. Think about the air that you breathe. You know, we breathe about 20,000 breaths a day. Wow. What if every single one of those breaths were a cleaner breath, a better breath? Yeah. And you can see just how powerful this is. It's still got a little work to do, but you couldn't even see through this just a few seconds ago. Every 15 minutes, the room that you're sitting in could be completely scrubbed and completely cleaned every 15 minutes by this unit. And it's not just moving it, like I said, it's literally taking out 99.9% of everything that passes through it. So if you have those airborne pollutants, and we all do. We all do. Whether you have pets, you think about it. You walk in the pet dander on your shoes. The air that you breathe inside your home, according to the EPA, is 2 to 5 times dirtier inside your home than outside, because it's all trapped on the inside, right? We have great insulation, we have great construction these days, keeps us cool in the summer, keeps us warm in the wintertime, but it also contaminates, holds on to all of those pollutants. So now you've got the perfect solution and a great big sale going on this, one of the most powerful units that we've offered from TheraPure.
Oh, you know what, Terrell, I don't know if we can show the quantity left or not, but it's the only area because there are only 800. That's it. So this is kind of one of those one and dones. When those 800 $100 are gone. It will not be back for this summer price, so just kind of be aware of that. It is free shipping. It's less than $30 on your credit card to get it at home. And certainly, while there is no cure or treatment for allergies and asthma and, you know, all the things that we think about with regard to our poor little lungs working so hard, I think Matt Davis is a good example. Matt was filling in a lot for Lou Caputo, and then guess what? Matt Davis went down for about a week. You get worn down. And certainly, again, no cure treatment for the common cold and the stuff that goes on, but hey, it sure can't hurt.
Exactly, I mean, especially when it's so easy.
You bet.
You turn it on. That's all there is to it. And what you'll find is that, again, with 5 levels of cleaning, what goes in does not come out. So what I want to show you over here, Shannon, is a little design that we've put together. This is a little container that has some contaminants in it. I have an open bin on the vacuum cleaner. I'll show you that in just a moment. But notice right here, what goes in doesn't come out the other side. So what goes in, look at that. All that plume of dust and dirt does not come out. Now, I hope your air is not this dirty in your home, but what goes in, does not come out.
Awesome.
So now, if you want to have that cleaner air, even if it was this dirty, what goes in does not come out the other side. So you have something here that is hugely powerful. Not only that, I can give you that cleaner, healthier air, but you have a permanent filter that is built right in.
Nice.
So here's how easy it is to clean. You're going to remove the back. From here, use your vacuum, and in this case, I've given you an open bin so you can see that there's no dirt in here right now, but as soon as we start vacuuming, get ready.
Okay.
Because all of those, look at that. You don't want to be breathing that. You certainly wouldn't be drinking that water. Why would you be letting those contaminants float around in your air? Whether it's pet dander, whether it is, you know, contaminants that are floating around with dust, with pollen, with bacteria. Now you've got the perfect solution, and it's so easy because you don't have to go out and buy a new filter every other month, spending $30 or $40. It's a permanent filter that's built right in.
Well, see, and that's the only place that air filters get kind of a bad name. Is they're like, oh, my air filter quit working. Yeah, chances are you didn't spend the $50 for the filter when the filter got, you know, used up. And that's just it. It can't help you unless you try it. And TheraPure is such a significant name in the industry. We were so proud when they joined our family here at HSN. Now that we're in the summer months, I can tell you for a fact, because I'm an allergy sufferer, as I know many of you out there are. Doesn't matter if you're an allergy sufferer or you just want to dust less in your home. We all want to breathe easier. And especially on a day where we get ready to celebrate Andrew Lessman, who will be here for a surprise today's special. Colleen kicks off the party at 11, but I have a sneak preview coming up in about 5 or 6 minutes. We take vitamins because we want to lead a longer, healthy life. We eat healthy because we want to lead a longer, healthy life. We go to the gym because we want to be leaner, but we want to lead a longer, healthy life. But think about your poor little lungs, and not just your lungs, your kids, your grandkids, even your pets. If you don't have air purification in your home, you are forcing your lungs to become the filter.
Exactly. And look at the size of the filter that you have with this. Now, this filter can take care of that problem for you. You have a design here that is perforated, so it expands the amount of filtration. You'll notice that it is sort of rounded, so again, it gives you a nice big surface instead of just being a flat surface. Exactly. And then I want to show you 5 levels of filtration, one of which is the UV light that is here in the back.
Oh, that's an expensive upgrade.
It is. And notice how large it is.
Oh,
From top to bottom, we're not talking about
that.
something that's a couple of inches. This is measuring in at over 16 inches of hospital-grade UV light. So when you think about the levels of, we have a little animation here to kind of walk you through. It's going to pull in the dirt. Then you have that pre-filter to start removing the dust, the dander, the things that you do see. Then you have that permanent filter that is going to remove 99.9% of everything that passes through it. Then you are going to have your photocatalytic filter, which again is going to give you that cleaner, healthier air. And then with one touch of a button, you're also going to have the UV operation. I'll show you how that works. But right down to the micron level. So think about this chart for just a moment. On the left-hand side of your screen, what looks like a car tire is actually an enlargement of a human hair. We got you taken care of with those large pieces. But then when we get down to pollen, which is about 20 microns, we're gonna take care of you there as well. Dust and dust mite particles that some of us can't even see, we're gonna get you taken care of there, right down to that smoke particle level.
Unreal.
Cleaning and scrubbing and purifying that air in your home. And Shannon, with one touch of a button, you turn on that UV light and it starts attacking when it comes to volatile organic chemicals. If you use hairspray,
I was just gonna say.
you use deodorant, if you use nail polish. To your point, if we don't have something filtering it.
I gotta tell you, that makes my eyes red even looking at that.
Just look at, and it's floating around in our homes as we speak. You ever puff the pillows, you know, and suddenly that plume of dust and dirt comes out? Well, if you don't have an air purification system, your lungs become the filter.
They do.
Your children's lungs become the filter. Now, you choose the level that you want, low, medium, or high. I would suggest putting it on high for the first 24 hours that you have in your home, and then use that UV light, one touch of a button, turning on that UV light, and now you've got one of the most powerful units that we've put together from TheraPure.
I was just gonna say, this is probably gonna do like a large size room.
That's right.
I would guess. So if you've got like that great room or that larger size room, or if your master bedroom is oversized, then this is perfect. And I just mentioned that I went out to dinner last night, and the reality is, if you got a glass with somebody else's lipstick on, or an entree with a hair in, you would never eat it. And yet those are things we can see. This is getting not only the things that you smell, but the things that you don't see. The things, when they say what you don't know can hurt you, well, it's really true. And it was funny because I wish I could just travel with our air purifiers, because someone seated next to us was wearing a heavy, heavy cologne. And I was out for birthday dinner with Connie, and Connie has severe allergies. She had to sit by me because she couldn't take it. Poor little Dougie was coughing the whole show, or the whole dinner. And he even said to me, he's like, Shannon, why are your eyes red? And I thought, oh, well, that's why. I mean,
whether it's perfume, whether it is a hairspray, whether
burnt
it's
popcorn,
burnt popcorn, exactly.
Fried fish.
Could be a numerous
cat box.
Yeah, it could be our sweet little four-legged friends. Exactly. So this is a total solution, and right down to that smoke particle. So again, here's your 5 levels of filtration. A pre-filter pulling out what you do see, the hair, the dust, the dander. But then we go into that permanent filter. That removes 99.9% of everything that passes through it, right down to that bacteria level. And then we are going into that photocatalytic filter. That is going to work on those volatile organic chemicals like your hairsprays and your aerosols, and then producing ions that literally give you that cleaner, healthier air every single day. So if you want to have that healthier air, you want it to be right down to that micron level, right? You want it to get right down to almost something that's invisible to the eye. Well, you can do that when you have the TheraPure. And I think it's the best way to clean that air in your home, because essentially you really don't have to do anything but turn on the button, and it'll actually tell you when it's time to clean the filter. Notice, by the way, how much smoke I've just poured into the smoke chamber. You probably can't even see if I walk around behind it. Now,
you can't even see you.
As we turn it on, I want you to notice what happens. It's not just moving the air, it is purifying that air, scrubbing that air for you, so that when you breathe, think about it. It's something that most of us thankfully do involuntarily. 20,000 breaths a day. Imagine if every breath was better. How much more clear-headed you would be. What an advantage for students that you might have in your home, your kids that live with you. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling refreshed. Now you can have that cleaner, healthier air. And notice how fast and how powerful this is. It's got a little bit of work left to do, but in just a few seconds, it's still delivering for you some of the most powerful filtration. And I can tell you, having met with the TheraPure team recently in Las Vegas, we met there with the president. She was walking us through some of the new technology, and I can tell you, from Katie to Sarita to Isham, who handles all of the day-to-day details, the quality of the products that are yours from TheraPure are unsurpassed. Read the reviews and see for yourself. That's why TheraPure is, we think about sort of good, better, best brands. This is on that best level when it comes to TheraPure.
They really are product innovators, and that's why we were all so excited to have them here at HSN.
True.
Leah, I know you came in specifically for this. Thank you so much for your help. Always good to see you.
You as well.
All right, don't hang up. Happy, happy life. I mean, happy breathing. Well, speaking of great health, we have an exciting opportunity to share, of course, with the amazing Andrew Lessman. He has a surprise first time ever that you can actually start ordering right now. It's all about beauty with Andrew Lessman's phytoceramides. I actually take 2 of these a day. I think it's partly responsible for my hair and nails. So radiant skin from the inside out. And here's Andrew with a special message to tell you more about this incredible offer. I'll see you with Genifique.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with sort of a surprise Today Special. By surprise Today Special, I'm talking about a product that was intended to be our monthly special in July. It had been our monthly special last July. It was our largest monthly special ever. And I guess because of that, we had a number of requests, lots of requests, that we make it a Today Special, which we're doing this weekend. We're doing Saturday evening and throughout the day on Sunday. And, or this evening when you watch this later on at midnight, it will be airing. But our Today Special, obviously, you can see from the graphic on the screen, is our phytoceramide product. It's a product that was only introduced a couple of years ago. It's a new product. It's a product that we waited to get all the scientific verification and validation before we brought it to market because it was something that sounded almost too good to be true. And when I speak about what the product can do, and you can see from the graphic on the screen, it effectively is the way your body naturally moisturizes our skin. Obviously, for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, our bodies managed to moisturize our skin long before anyone contemplated finding a skin moisturizer. Our skin has very well-developed systems for maintaining the moisture in our body, partly for protective reasons, because our hydration is what keeps us alive. Our body is over 80% water, 80% moisture, so we have to be able to retain that moisture, not just for the beauty of our skin, but for our very survival. So because we had so many requests for this as a Today's Special, and having been the monthly special last year and being planned the monthly special, and being that I was going to be on the East Coast, we decided to do this brief special visit with our phytoceramide product as the Today Special. And of course, with the Today Special comes the best pricing we've ever had on this product. The ingredient is very expensive. We give extremely high potency. We also add foundational levels of biotin. We add 500 micrograms of biotin to each capsule. The reason why we do this, biotin is the key ingredient for the health of our skin, the health of our nails, the health of our hair. And these when we talk about phytoceramides, we're talking about a class of molecules that are sphingolipids. You might remember me talking about sphingomyelin, which is a related compound that's essential for our brain. But these sphingolipids play the most critical and essential role in retaining moisture in our skin. And also, when we see disruptions of normal, healthy skin, we're generally seeing disruptions in the barrier properties of the skin. Because remember, that's the skin's primary role. The skin's primary role is its barrier function. And when we disrupt that barrier function, principally in the stratum corneum, that layer of skin, when that barrier function is disrupted, we're generally seeing disruptions and changes in the levels of ceramides in the skin. Our product is called phytoceramides because rather than deriving these ceramides from animals, these exact molecules, the same exact molecules we find in our skin, are instead derived from plants. Plant meaning phyto, ceramides being the vital molecule that's involved with the internal moisturization system of our skin. And as I said before, you don't have to look very far if you look at disruptions in the ceramide metabolism of our skin to see the typical skin problems we all want to avoid. So maintaining healthy ceramide levels in our skin and the phytoceramides in our product have been proven to be directed to the skin. They're absorbed and they're delivered to the sites where they deliver their benefits. I think beyond the simple moisturization properties it delivers to the skin, it's also fascinating to read the research where they talk about the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which is one of the manifestations of skin not being adequately hydrated. So when we're talking about phytoceramides, we're delivering the intelligent way, we're delivering a benefit that we all seek. Just recently, I was reading dozens of articles about skin moisturization. And even with skin moisturization, there's a lot of talk and a lot of ingredients, but there really isn't a lot of science that clearly speaks to the benefits we receive. I mean, there are products that are, in fact, when they talk about moisturization, when they get technical, and I'll probably misquote this because it's been a while since I read it, but I think there's 3 properties they talk about with skin moisturization. They talk about humectancy, which is basically the ability of moisture to be delivered to the stratum corneum. Then they talk about occlusive barriers. That's like putting Vaseline on your skin. Those occlusive barriers block moisture from leaving the skin. They also stop the skin from breathing effectively. And then there's another barrier, the third one, emolliency. And emolliency is kind of the texturizing that we feel when we put sort of oil on our skin and things like that. And there are all sorts of ingredients with all sorts of benefits described, and I'm not sure if anything really expensive works any better than the basic products that were out even 20, 30, 40 years ago. And this from reading the science. And as much as phytoceramides delivered internally has wonderful research, as much as the ceramides in your skin, there's sort of a lamellar layer, a layer that's a very well-organized layer that's part of the moisture trapping, the barrier properties of our skin. And the phytoceramides, the ceramides, are the key molecule that delivers that moisture retaining, that humectancy that we all seek from a moisturizer, which most moisturizers really don't deliver effectively. But simply looking at the research on the delivery of ceramides topically, what I found in the science and the literature that there's no product that effectively delivers these ceramides to the stratum corneum. In fact, when I was reading the research in science, they used things like ordinary sunflower oil as a carrier. And what they found is that the sunflower oil did deliver its benefits to some degree to the stratum corneum, whereas the ceramides did not effectively penetrate to the stratum corneum, that vital part of our epidermis that's going to be delivering to us the benefits that we might seek from a moisturizer. So sadly, as important as ceramides are when integrated into as part of our skin in terms of moisturization, in terms of healthy skin and avoiding skin problems, in terms of avoiding to some degree wrinkling, as important as they are to the internal structure and moisturization of our skin, slathering them on topically is not delivering their benefits. Might be a bit of an extreme analogy. It's kind of like slathering calcium on your skin and somehow expecting that it's going to deliver its benefits to your bones. It's about the same level of success, I would imagine, but the science I read, unless someone has delivered some kind of transdermal transferring compound to put these phytoceramides into, and then I wonder what that compound is, I'm not aware of ceramides being effectively delivered to your skin. So again, there's no arguing, there's no avoiding the fact that ceramides are a critical part of the normal moisturization system of our skin. And mind you, when you're talking about ceramides, the other molecules that are involved in the moisturizing of our skin, whether because they're present in the cell membranes or the layers that are involved in keeping and retaining the moisture, or whether it's because they're secreted by our cells to keep the moisture and serve a role. When our body secretes oils, it's a little bit of a natural occlusive barrier, sort of like the Vaseline I was talking about differently, which is a very harsh occlusive, meaning blocking, occlusive barrier. So there are things like cholesterol. We don't want it too high in our blood. We need cholesterol to make all of our principal hormones. Cholesterol is a critical component in our brain and nervous system. Cholesterol is also a vital component of our skin's natural moisture retaining system. Again, a natural moisturizer. So whether it's ceramides or cholesterol or fatty acids like our omega-3 fatty acids, which will be our monthly special. It was our Today Special in April, and I often hear complaints that after we do our Today Special for omega-3 and Ultimate Eye in April, we make it go away. And I guess that was not really carefully thought out by me, because in our Today Special, not everyone got a chance to buy it. And certainly as a monthly special, its pricing is not as good as it was as a Today Special in April. And it'll be a Today Special again next April, but Given its relationship to healthy hair, skin, and nails, and marine collagen peptides, and the health of our beautiful, radiant skin, our omega-3s will be the monthly special in July, as will Ultimate Eye. And we'll start them this weekend, so everyone will get a look at them in advance. But the reason why I raised the omega-3s, because again, that's part of the moisture retaining system and the moisturizing system of our skin. But if you want to look at the key molecule, as I talk about the key molecule for energy production being CoQ10, when you're looking at the key molecule for the moisturizing system of our skin, we're talking about ceramides. And again, the best choice for ceramides, the most heavily researched source of ceramides, is our source of ceramides. As I always say, I follow the research. A lot of companies, they might look at the research. Most of them probably don't. They simply look at what's selling. But I look at the research, and then most companies, they look for the cheapest source of the material that they could potentially ascribe or claim those benefits, even though the material might not be exactly the same as the material that had those benefits in the science. We see that all the time with B12. We see it all the time with things like glucosamine, where the wrong form of glucosamine is frequently sold. You can see the same thing with ceramides. So we went directly to the source of the material. The research that got me excited, how unethical would it be if I then sought a source of material other than the material that was the subject of the research that supported and the science that supported the creation of this product. So when you get this product, you get to rely on and trust the science on ceramides. You can go to the National Research Database and just type in ceramides, C-E-R-A-M-I-D-E, and type that in and look at all the research. You could type it in just in a Google search, and you'll see all the research and papers that come up and talk about the vital role they play in healthy skin, and the fact that supplementing ceramides has been shown to integrate those ceramides into your skin. So it's an opportunity to make a difference where we spend, I'm sure, billions of dollars on moisture-related topical products. The best things we can do is adequately hydrate, and I emphasize this to my mom all the time, because as we get older, sometimes our bladder function or our bladder capacity, or it just is not what it used to be. So we drink less, so we're less hydrated. How do you think your skin can possibly remain hydrated? Keeping, whether once fluid's in your bladder, it's leaving your body, and just simply cutting back on the fluid in your body because you don't want to more frequently use the bathroom isn't going to keep your skin any better moisturized. The only way you retain that moisture and have that healthy moisture for your skin is by hydrating your body, drinking. It's not by slathering on topicals. Certainly, they can have the properties I talked about before, and the fancy, very expensive ones aren't necessarily any more effective in the research I read than some of the more simple, straightforward ones that use water with emulsifiers and botanical oils, natural ingredients, and things like that. I know I'm always asked to make a moisturizer. Maybe one day in the future we'll do that, but it's not presently in the cards. But again, the most important thing: hydrate adequately, make sure we have healthy fats in our diet. And ceramides, they're critical for skin moisture. We need to make sure that those ceramides that we get are the proper form, follow the science, and deliver the benefits. But as I was saying before, simply do a Google search, type in ceramides, and you'll learn about the critical importance that they play in terms of moisturization, more important than fatty acids and cholesterol. And those ingredients are indispensable in terms of our skin. And I wonder if whether we're doing all these things to lower our cholesterol levels and take medications to lower cholesterol levels, does that in fact affect the cholesterol that's available for other healthy purposes, whether it's for our brain, for creation of hormones, or for creation of the systems that retain the moisture in our skin. But again, ceramides, they're healthy molecules, they're critical molecules. We get them from a natural plant source. We follow the science and the research. And today is by far the best price we've ever had on this product. It comes with free shipping and handling. If you really want to deliver all the benefits to your skin, We also deliver 500 micrograms of biotin. I said before, was starting to say before, when we did our original Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nail product over 20 years ago, 2 capsules delivered 500 micrograms. So you're getting that same level in each capsule of phytoceramides, this is just 1 capsule a day. 1 or 2 capsules a day is all you need to take of this product. And our new Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, it's a special formula for this Today Special, 5,000 micrograms of biotin, of our special, unique, highly bioavailable biotin. And of course, we'll also have our Ultimate Eye, which lutein and zeaxanthin are carotenoids that offer not just protection against UV radiation in your eyes, but could also do the same in terms of our skin. But we'll talk about that. So we're kicking off our July Beauty Month a little early in June. It gives you an opportunity to reorder all your favorite products at special purchase pricing. And we're kicking off the Today Special for Beauty Month, the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails, and the ultimate, and the marine collagen peptides, the Today Specials in July, and the monthly specials for July. We're kicking them off in advance just for the next couple of days. Then they go away until July. So just for the next couple of days, you'll be able to order the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails in advance at today's special pricing. The same with the marine collagen peptides. We'll talk about that for skin. We'll talk about that for joints. And also the monthly specials, our omega-3 and our Ultimate Eye. Not quite today's special pricing, but the best pricing that you'll see until April next year when they come back at today's special in almost a year away. So I hope that wasn't too complicated and confusing. I hope you understand the science of ceramides a little more, and maybe I made you curious so that you'll do a little online research and learn a little bit more about these remarkable molecules and the role they play for keeping our skin moist the only logical, common sense way from the inside out. That's why our Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails and our marine collagen peptides are so well reviewed, because our skin is manufactured and created from the inside out. And that is the only opportunity we have to truly make a difference, is from the inside. Whether it's adequately hydrating ourselves, making sure we have essential fatty acids in our diet, or delivering the ceramides, the most critical moisture-sustaining molecule in healthy skin. So I hope that summed it all up for you, and I look forward to seeing you later.
And as always, thank you, Andrew. Actually, he's going to be live at 11 o'clock tonight with that